Yo, magandang araw mga idol. Noong baguhan pa lang ang ating pambansang kamuo Manny Pacquiao sa Amerika, ay masasabi kong madalas itong hindi pinapalad manalo pag umaabot sa desisyon ang kanyang nagiging laban. Isang halimbawa na dyan ay noong labanan niya ang taga-Dominican Republic boxer na si Agapito Sanchez, kung saan ay makikitang puro pandaraya at panggugulang lang ang ginagawa nitong si Agapito. Sa ika-6 ng round ay nagkaroon ng technical decision ang referee dahil sa malaking bitak sa kilay ni Manny Pacquiao dahil sa isang accidental headbutt, dahilan upang ihinto na ang laban. Bagamat marami ang umaasa na si pambansang kamao ang mananalo sa laban dahil sa mga low blow na ginawa ni Sanchez at sa mga puntos na ibinawas dito, ay nakakagulat ang nangyari dahil nauwi sa isang technical draw ang naging desisyon ng mga hurado.
It is a three-way split. The bout is officially declared a draw. Each champion.
Samantalang noong 2004 naman, kung saan una naglaban si Manny Pacquiao at Juan Manuel Marquez, ay napabagsak ni Pacman si Marquez ng 3 beses sa unang round.
And he fires the straight left hand. And then he's hurt now. He's hurt. Down he goes now.
He's not moving his leg.
Backs Pacquiao off.
But he's going straight back.
This is not the fight that Juan Manuel Marquez would have wanted.
Marquez is showing tremendous.
He caught him. Another straight left hand. Marquez.
The situation he's in right now.
Marquez making his stand, coming back, putting himself.
Left hand by Pacquiao landed flush. Freddie Roach is the sometime trainer of Mike Tyson. Back into the fight.
Subalit matapos ang mga nakalipas na rounds ay unti-unti nang nakabawi ang Mexican boxer. Marami ang nagkakala na ang ating pambato ang mananalo sa kanilang naging laban, subalit mukhang hindi naging sapat ang ginawa ni Pacquiao upang makuha ang boto ng mga hurado dahil nauwi na naman sa isang tabla ang kanilang naging laban.
Fire against fire.
The bout is a draw. Both fighters keep their respective titles.
At noong 2005 ay umakyat ng timbang si Senator Manny Pacquiao sa Super Featherweight Division para labanan ang Noy Kampiyon at Mexican legend na si Eric Morales. Sa laban na ito ay marami ang pabor sa Meksikano. Subalit 2 araw bago nga ang laban ni Pacquiao at Morales ay kinuhaan ng dugo si Pacman at muling sumailalim sa AI test examination dahil yung unang test na ginawa kay Pacquiao ay nawala raw. At dahil nga sa ginawang test kay Pacquiao bago ang laban ay nanghina umano ang fighting senator at gustuhin man niyang uminom ng maraming tubig upang makarecover sa ginawang test, ay hindi niya na magawa sapagkat mayroon pang weigh-in na magaganap kinabukasan. Sa mga unang round ay maganda naman ang ipinakita ng dalawang fighter at hindi masasabing si Morales ang nakakalamang. Subalit sa ika-5 round ay hindi sinasadyang pumutok ang kilay ni Pacman dahil sa isa na namang accidental headbutt. At kung sakaling ang ihinto ng referee ang laban dahil sa putok sa kilay ni Pacman, ay si Morales ang posibleng mananalo dahil i-declare ng referee na galing sa suntok ni Morales ang nasabing bitak sa kilay ni Pacman. Bagamat maswerteng itinuloy ang laban, ay hirap naman ang ating pambato dahil sa halos wala na ngang makita ito dahil sa pagdurugo ng bitak sa kanyang kilay. Gayunpaman ay makikita kay Manny Pacquiao ang determinasyon at kagustuhang manalo sa laban at pilit na sinasabayan kung ano ang binibitawang mga suntok ng Meksikano. Subalit makikitang hirap talaga ang fighting senator. Nanalo si Eric Morales via unanimous decision. 3 hurado ay pare-parehas ang score. At ito na ang ikatlong pagkaibigo ni Pacquiao na makuha ang panalo via decision. Kaya naman matapos ang laban kay Morales ay dito na nagsimulang palakasin ni Coach Freddie Roach ang kanang kamao ni Manny Pacquiao at hindi na muling papayag pa ang fighting senator na maulit muli ang ginawa sa kanya ni Eric Morales. Kaya naman bago ang kanilang ikalawang paghaharap ni Morales ay lubos niyang pinalakas ang kanyang kanang kamao. At noong January 2006 nagharap muli si Pacquiao at Morales sa ikalawang pagkakataon. Hindi alam ni Morales na malaki na ang in-improve ng fighting senator.
Shots. Not his normal straight left hand knockout punch, but right hooks.
That's almost perfect for Pacquiao's favorite punch, which is a straight left right through the center.
Because Morales is holding the right hand in
The right hook.
In the last 20 seconds, you saw Pacquiao twice land the straight left. Not a really big shot. Pacquiao up with a big right hand. Almost knocks him down with a right hand. Stuns Pacquiao. The shot so far. This is the way the first fight went. They loosened up and traded punches most of the way. Morales as he jabs and right crosses him into the corner.
It's going to be very interesting fight because Pacquiao is still going to land those straight lefts.
Way too often in the first fight. The idea is to get inside and set it up. Here's a good body shot by Pacquiao.
Straight left through the center again.
May have won the round. Remember, Pacquiao more of an attacker.
The balance, once again, of Pacquiao, which may end up being a bigger factor because he's punching good, but he loses his balance often. But he's ready to punch. He's starting to work with his right jab right there.
That's what he needs to do. He has to be a two-handed fighter instead of a one-handed fighter.
That makes a big difference because if I was trading someone to fight him.
Touches up Morales and momentarily stuns Eric. But Morales always fights back when he's stunned.
So much might have him primarily looking for a straight left through the middle. There it is.
There's a hard left hand by Pacquiao. Backs Morales up. And another hard left
for the boxing.
The war is on.
What separates fighters like Morales. Pacquiao says he's got to punch his gloves. And Morales says they won't take a punch for an answer. They're going to reply.
And he almost knocks Morales down with the left.
Yeah, the straight lefts are landing right between the gloves.
And Morales has not stopped the straight left. Morales comes back with a straight left hand and dropping rights and does damage of his own.
So he cannot
hand at all tonight.
No, he doesn't have any defense. The only defense he has is to just fight.
Pacquiao just missed with a left that might have sent Morales home early.
Not stop Pacquiao straight left.
It's hard to tell yet whether the puncher's gloves.
Morales is still wearing these winning gloves, which are more padded, and tend to do, according to punchers, less damage.
Are having an effect, but Manny Pacquiao is throwing that left with abandon.
And remember,
to keep Pacquiao off is just to outfight him, but he's landing straight left hands at random.
And Pacquiao throws
edge and power connect. The positioning of Eric Morales' right hand, Manny, shows you that he's far more concerned with his ability to throw it than with blocking Pacquiao's left.
That's right, it is for. Seems to be a little unsteady.
Hard right hand by Morales over the top. And a left hook by Morales. And now he's got Pacquiao on the defense. Effectively, if he can use the right better tonight than he did in the first fight.
Well, if he starts using his right hand effectively to make it much easier for that straight left to the center.
And the straight left, and they get close to the ropes. Morales uses his height and his longer body to force Pacquiao back and pressure him against the ropes.
And he uses
the button on Morales' chin. But if Pacquiao was expecting to knock Morales out by landing straight left hands, it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, okay, I wondered if you were talking about Morales or Pacquiao.
No, Morales is using his left jab effectively.
And some people say he won the first fight with his jab. And he goes back to work with the jab in the right hand. If Pacquiao isn't stopping Morales, they trade combinations. It's Morales is his right. Morales isn't stopping Pacquiao's left.
It's a good thing that both of these guys have good chins.
They're trading their money between them, expands and contracts according to what Pacquiao wants to do. Mostly Morales stands his ground.
Right now, one of the big factors still is
punches, and at pretty close range from time to time. The distance
out of times at the end of his combinations looks like he's hurt when he's not because his balance is so bad.
Pacquiao is a blunt instrument.
If you get hit with a clean shot and you go into the ropes, if you caught helplessly up in the ropes, the referee could call it a knockdown. Morales did get caught.
That's the first really effective left hook we've seen from Eric.
I scored the first round, incidentally, even, and I have it 1-1-1.
Fans,
he did go into the ropes, but I thought it was more of a slip. He was more off balance. I agree with Bayless. It wasn't a knockdown.
This time, as will like you better, Larry. Incidentally, Manny Pacquiao's right eye is beginning to swell. Just
the fact that Pacquiao is sitting there fighting him and he has a body to hold him up when he punches is a totally different fight.
Well, when a guy boxes and moves as Raheem did.
Yeah, it's interesting in the styles, bro. With Zaire, right here, he had such problems because of that.
Morales gets disgusted and says, oh, he doesn't really want to fight. Pacquiao
that's good for boxing.
Excellent counter right hook by Pacquiao. That might begin to inhibit Morales' jab. But Morales with a stiff left knocks Pacquiao's head back. As an opponent, he can totally appreciate.
Yes, he's a warrior. These are two warriors, and this is what makes great fights. When you have fighters who are willing to fight anyone.
And does it again. When Morales effectively picks his shots.
Tends to get marked.
Uppercut by Pacquiao. Good shot.
Tends to get marked up around the nose.
Then goes back to defending afterward. He's very effective.
A little left jab of Morales is very effective too.
Morales and eyes, and it's already beginning.
He's got a high ridge bone in his nose, and that swells up.
Hawk nose, a hawk circling, looking for prey.
It gets broken in a lot. Well, his nose comes in sections, I should say. I mean, seriously, if you were distributing tickets alone, helps Morales to find his open. Nice! Good combination at the end of the round by Manny fights, but he's used to that. He's had a good round here in the fourth as he continues.
Gotten away from landing his straight left through the center that he was landing earlier.
Maybe that's because he's not landing his jab anymore either. And Morales has moved his right.
Jab started it. And he seems like he doesn't have a defense. Normally when you're fighting a guy that's a right-hander, you're supposed to try to parry that punch off.
Hand over just a little bit, just a tiny bit in front of his face. Good left and right by Morales.
Yes, the left, he just has really no defense for it. He just jabs over his shoulder.
Hard left hand lands for Pacquiao.
With his Reyes gloves on.
Exactly, that was a solid shot. If the knockout puncher was looking for...
Leaves himself in a bad position from balance viewpoint, and that's when he gets hit a lot after he finishes up the punches.
Do you think there's a question, Manny? For a knockout, he might have thought he'd gotten something there.
And that's the biggest thing always. Pacquiao, he lands big shots a lot of time.
Now is a more truer featherweight. Okay, we're talking about 3 or 4 pounds, and for the...
As to whether Manny Pacquiao is really a 130-pound fighter, was he significantly more effective at 120?
Elite fighters, it shouldn't make that much difference. But definitely, Morales is the bigger man.
And he imposes his will on Pacquiao. Morales is landing the more tactically significant blows. He's doing what he wants to do.
He's landing the effective blows.
Again, busting with 2 right hands. And another one. Manny's firing back and landing, but Morales... Look at the upper body movement of Eric Morales, who has brought a lot of energy tonight. Perfect. And Morales comes back with a run. 1-2s. Left jab and right cross. Pacquiao fires the left up the middle and lands again. And lands again. And lands again.
Morales does not have a defense for the straight left. That's the only weakness that he has.
He's a true Mexican fighter. If you don't hit him, he's insulted.
And punch was so powerful with that left hand.
That's no small weakness, Emmanuel.
It's a major weakness, especially when you have a guy like Pacquiao that can...
Right hand catches Morales. And another right hook that Pacquiao follows up immediately. Morales goes back to the jab. G-level going up.
That was about a tough 10 or 12 seconds for Morales.
Pacquiao lands a straight left.
And here he comes right back.
I was just going to say that Pacquiao reminds me of that, what the commercial about the energy, the bunny or whatever. And just when I was getting to say...
Sunday punch. Manny Pacquiao and Freddie Roach said, well, that's probably because of the Reyes gloves that we didn't get a chance to wear.
Left jab.
Straight left hand by Pacquiao. In the second fight, Pacquiao's wearing Reyes gloves, and still, Morales can take Pacquiao's best shot.
Yeah, Morales...
Break open if you hit it often enough.
Yeah, Pacquiao's punching with more snap, more crispness. Morales is punching this on sheer defense prior to this. They're beginning to show.
Even the great Marco Antonio Barrera.
Emmanuel, do you think what's been going on in Morales' corner is a reflection of the changes?
Now it seems like he's just slowed down, and all the punches he's taking are taking an effect on him, seem like tonight. All those hard fights.
It's in that corner?
I think it's just accumulation of a lot of things. I think Pacquiao just seems to be more energetic, much more strength, and
to duck and slip a couple. Duck contact, we've seen him stand with his hands at his sides and simply duck and slip without throwing. That's very not unlike Erik Morales.
He's fighting, but his legs are so weak that at any time he can
There he
go.
goes. Good call, Manny. That's the first real knockdown of Erik Morales' career. But it's almost impossible to imagine it now.
It's over.
There's the second knockdown and the stoppage. Manny Pacquiao.
Sa pagkakataong ito ay nanalo na ang ating pangbato sa isang technical knockout sa round 10 at muling nabawi ni pambansang kamao Manny Pacquiao kung ano man ang kinuha sa kanya noon. At patunay lang na ang mga Pilipino boxer ay hindi basta-basta sumusuko sa laban kahit mga galing ito sa pagkatalo at muli niyang nabawi ang karangalan.